Hello and welcome to part 9, where Ross this time is going to tell his story.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear this. Let's hear this story. We're all
so basically, me and my mate were just like, went up to his house for because he lives up near his uni.
Right.
I won't say where it is. Confidential.
You just had to add that detail. Don't worry, mate. I ain't letting them find you.
Yeah. Also, this is a really cool looking level. It's a big contrast to what we were just.
Yeah, it is cool. It's all icy after the old desert thing. But, yeah.
Anyway, we were like, oh yeah, gonna go out and get some ladies tonight on the pool, whatever. That ended up not happening. So it was just like, I couldn't be bothered to sleep on the sofa, or whatever. So I was like, oh, I'll just sleep in your bed with you. So this is like the second part where I've talked about wanting to sleep with a man. Yeah. So that's anyway, I'm not gay, by the way.
Not that that would matter.
No, of course not. And so he was like, yeah, whatever, because he doesn't really mind. So we did do top to tail.
Yeah.
Because obviously.
Have to clarify that.
Yeah, because that makes it straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. And it was a good job that we didn't pick up some ladies of the night, because in the morning I had a nosebleed. And I had to say to him, mate, can you please go get me some tissue? So he ran out of the room in his boxers. I wasn't looking. And,
I love how you have to keep adding these details.
Well, just in case anyone thought. And I wasn't looking mainly because I was trying to not bleed everywhere.
Yeah.
He came back with the smallest amount of tissue I've ever seen. I mean, this guy must have never had a nosebleed in his life. But I said, mate, can you go get some more? And bless him, he did go out and get me some more tissue. And yeah, that was the story basically. I had a dream like that night that he leant out the window and talked to our other mates as they went out to get breakfast in the morning. What a shitty dream that is, isn't it? I was like, oh, where did they go this morning? And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, you talked to him out the window. He's like, no, I didn't. I was like, that is the shittest dream I've ever had in my life.
Did you say you was in a dream where you like picked up a pencil or something?
No. The dream was that I just put a ruler in my bag. That was it. That was the entire dream.
That's because I get really like awesome surreal dreams where I'm like flying and shit, and you get that.
I get some really stupid dreams.
Can I make this? If I fly to this, I won't get the first proper death, will I?
Go for it. Should be alright.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
just about made it. Oh, shit, I think this is progressing with the level, which I wasn't done in that room yet. Whoops.
Oh well. So yeah, that's the story. So it was a really good job that didn't.
So the moral of the story is, don't go out on the pool because you'll have a nosebleed.
Sleep with your mates, because they'll help you out if you're in trouble. Basically, count on your mate.
Are you saying if a woman was there, she wouldn't have done the same?
Well, imagine how fucking lame that would have been if I woke up with the girl the next morning like, can you get me some tissue? I've got a nosebleed. Plus I'm a bender. It wouldn't be funny at all.
Kevin knows. Plus, I was lying last night. I'm actually gay.
Yeah, it would be the lamest shit ever.
Speaking of lame, that was a shit dragon. He did thank you for releasing me.
Oh, fuck him.
Screw you, man. I want to make the crystal encapsulate you again. Or something.
Whatever that meant.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the story. I think it's pretty good story.
I was invested, actually. No, I actually was. I was actually listening pretty intently.
That's good then. That means it was good.
It's a wonder I was still able to play the game. I was that into it.
It's a wonder how I can still show my face around that guy. No, I'm joking.
Oh, how embarrassing. I've been around plenty of people having nosebleed. I once had a nosebleed in the middle of a school assembly. This was many years ago.
Oh, embarrassing that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I was just kind of sat there, but it was like sort of like 5 minutes to the end, so I was like, I can hold on. I was sat there with this massive red streak down my face. Now, bear in mind, this is like, now in sixth form, when you have assemblies, you will sort of sit up on these seats, so like everyone can constantly see you, not sort of blended in, and everyone could sort of just like all these people were doing a speech at the front, and they could all see my nose bleeding, and they kept looking at me, but they didn't want their assembly to be ruined. They kept talking while my nose kept bleeding, and then when they fucking ended the thing, I ran out to the toilet, and I think I ran into about
They must have
people.
like looked at you and thought you were some sort of demonic child that likes bleeding to death or something.
Yeah, but what was
because you're just sitting there staring back at them.
Yeah, they were in the middle of like their little like assembly. I didn't want to be rude and be like, just walk out like, sorry, my nose is bleeding.
They must have thought, what the fuck? That must have been a strange fucking assembly for them.
Well, I don't know.
My God.
It's not that rare to have nose.
No, but like to sit there staring back at them as they're doing their assembly,
Yeah.
just bleeding from your nose.
I didn't give them like a completely like straight face. I did kind of look a bit awkward. I didn't look back at them like with wide eyes, like carry on.
Soon you'll be bleeding like this. Some weird shit like that.
Yeah,
Jesus, that was a good story.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Bloody
I remember I used to have them like every day, nosebleeds. Not assemblies.
This part is the nosebleed part. Ugh.
Yeah. They are really horrible.
They're not that bad.
No, they're well annoying.
These jumps are really awkward, actually. Ugh.
Don't use the glide.
No.
Is it slow? Is it slippy?
No, I don't think so. It's not. Oh, alright. I killed one of these enemies a second ago during one of the stories, but I'll explain. They're pretty cool. You just have to knock them
Push
off the
them
edge.
down the hole.
Yeah, because you can't flame them because they're covered in the metal armor, so you can't flame them, and they're big enough so you can't charge them. You see, why don't all enemies be like that? Because then Spyro wouldn't be able to kill them.
They should rethink their plan, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
Do you see I did a little dance? I like the little animation that enemy has.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think you missed something, didn't you, back there?
I hope not. I think we're alright. Yeah, we're alright.
I keep thinking I see things.
Watch out.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Oh. God
Don't
damn
forget
it.
the gems on top of these.
Yeah.
What is this, Legend of Zelda?
There is many a run, I'm sure, has been frustrated people as they walk around like, where are the last gems? Oh, there are the cheeky bastards. I mean, I guess it is sort of obvious, but whatever. Nice frame rate drop there. So, have you got any more fun stories?
No.
Oh, well. Oh,
That's the most interesting thing that's ever happened in my life.
What? Dreaming about...
Dreaming that my mate talked to people out of a window. Yeah. That is pretty lame, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know somewhere I've got some really creepy coincidental dream stories. But they're not coming to me. I'm sure they will in the later part, so you'll hear them.
You sure you don't just have the sight?
I have had some just really creepy coincidences. Like...
Ragnar!
When I dreamt, you know when you're young and Harry Potter's the shit and the third movie's coming out, and my parents had already read me the book, you know, great parents, and so I was dreaming about how the film was going to look, and it looked exactly like how I dreamt it. You see, that's a shit story, but that's a weird thing that still happened. Was
it because you saw an early screening? Or you had a DVD?
What? Yeah, I had it on DVD before it came out in the cinema. I'm not that. Like, I'm not.
How did you do that then?
A member of the. I don't know. It's creepy. Creepy shit. Oh, I remember the weirdest coincidence that's like ever happened to me in my life. Right. So I'm watching TV. And Pokemon Silver. This is when Pokemon Silver was pretty new. Pokemon Silver was the shit. Anyway, I can't find fucking Lugia in the Whirlpool Islands. Yeah, at this point I didn't even know it was in the Whirlpool Islands because the internet, while it existed, it wasn't really a thing I went on very much. So I'm looking all around. I heard from a friend that Lugia's in the Whirlpool Islands. I can't find him. Anyway, all of a sudden the TV program's on. I have no idea what it is, but I'm just kind of watching it while I'm just not looking at my Game Boy Color. That's what it was. That was the thing back at the day. And I'm just clicking around, not looking at it. I finally look down at my Game Boy Color. Lugia's in front of me. I swear I'm not lying. It's really,
Illuminati confirmed.
And there is 3 clan. What the fuck was that? Right, I didn't even know. Holy, that's so cool! I didn't even know you could do that.
You can strafe.
Okay, but yeah, that's the weirdest coincidence that's probably ever happened in my whole life.
Why are those clams there?
I don't know. How do you get to them? I don't care. I mean, I sort of do. They're not. You don't need them to finish the level, but whatever. Fuck it, because look, we've got everything. So either way, we're clearly running out of funny stories.
We just need to do the yeah. Start talking about the fucking game again. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
Wait, what? Am I like? Oh, there.
Have we completed this world now?
Yep.
Except the flying level.
Yeah, and the boss.
Oh.
So that means on the next part we'll be doing the boss.
Not the flying level.
But yeah, in this part we didn't talk about the game like at all, really.
Oh, it's Spyro.
What?
It's Spyro.
What's Spyro?
This game.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right.
I think so.
Anyway, on the next part, we'll be tackling Dr. Shemp.
Dr. Hemp.
See
More
you
like.
there. Bye.
Bye.